Hello and welcome back to more Dead by Daylight. Today I wanted to do a video on the new killer, Vecna, or as I call them, Vec 2, because there's already a Vecna in this game. So yeah, Vec 2, this name will catch on and I am the person who is doing it, so give me credit. Anyway, my build is actually kind of crazy. I've gotten a lot of good games with this. Hopefully I get good games when I'm recording because I can just get very unlucky. Anyway, it starts with Franklin's Demise, where if I attack a survivor with a basic attack, then they drop their item, and it's revealed within 48 meters with a white aura. And then Nurse's Calling. If I'm within 32 meters of healing survivors, then their aura is revealed. Gearhead, after I damage a survivor, it activates for 30 seconds. And if someone gets a good skill check during that time, then their aura is revealed to me. Then, Weave Attunement, which, if you didn't know, is a perfect synergy with Franklin's Demise. Specifically, when they reworked Franklin's Demise. Because what happens is, if a survivor is within a dropped item, then their aura is revealed to me, and they also suffer from Oblivious. So, I haven't upgraded this yet because I am still grinding Vecna, or Vec 2 to level them up, but I have these two leveled up fully, and so yeah, it should be going pretty good. Then of course I should switch to this. Then for add-ons we have Bead Maze, which when I enter World Breaker mode, which you will see eventually, I gain an increased time by 3 seconds for each living survivor. So in all, I'd get 12 extra seconds if everyone is alive. Then Electrode Cap. So, at the start of the trial, or when a survivor completes a grandfather clock when in World Breaker mode, then survivors within the 26-meter radius away from the killer have their aura revealed for 6 seconds. And then, of course, Survivor Pudding, because sweet, sweet BP. So yes, essentially this is the ultimate build for Vecna, because Vecna can shoot through walls, shoot through floors, and is incredibly good at hitting people on generators. And his power is really good to spam. So, if you have a bunch of perks that reveal people's auras, and you can shoot through walls, put 2 and 2 together. Anyway, let's get into the games. Alright, Midwich. Really good map. As I explained earlier, Vecna is really good hitting people through floors. So if we have a map with multiple floors, such as this one, then it's going to be really good. So yeah, the new killer I love. Probably my favorite villain in Stranger Things. So just, being able to play as them is really cool. I really hope that new killer was shown in the Grimoire is going to be as good, because I think a angel or demon killer would be amazing. But yeah, I'm very excited for that. No one around, huh? Jeez. All right, let's keep scanning these generator. Oh, got 2 people. Alright. Let's see if I can... Oh, no. Get over here, Chris. Oh, shoot. Okay. So... Alright. Successfully activated World Breaker. So what that does is now my attacks, instead of giving tokens, give damage. Alright, and then we could go into the undergate. And do some good damage. Got him, got them. Man, this is... Got it down. This is why I love this build. Got another down. Alright, this is... Yeah. This is the build to go for this guy. Now everyone is at a weakened state. I considered going with Hysteria, which what that does is every time for every survivor that is injured, and every time I inflict someone with a oblivious status effect, or every time that happens, they get afflicted with oblivious. Anyway, yeah, so one thing with Vecna has a slight disadvantage because they have an anti-camp feature. So if you try to hit someone while they are in... Look at that. If you try to hit someone, then the attack gets incredibly slowed. And essentially is just useless. But didn't matter because they ran away from Hook. So yes, if you want to avoid Vecna, then run towards a Hook because it'll make it useless. Anyway, there's a person doing a clock. I know that. Now I know that they're over here. I'm gonna go in here. I also gain undetectable. And if I can manage... Yes, another hit. Then I can go over here. Down that Meg, which disconnected because they're weird. Alright. I'm gonna hook them. So I sadly can only shoot up a floor. I cannot shoot down a floor. But if you get a good angle, then you can. So yeah, I'm just putting them through cruel and unusual punishment. I'm gonna see if I can find a person through here. Okay, they activated a gen. Which means I could probably get to them. Alright, World Breaker activated. Now, your days are numbered. Now I just gotta get this. Nice. Oh! And I can do a mind break now. Nice. So yes, if they're on Death Hook and you hit them with a tentacle slap, or whatever you want to call it, I don't remember. And then you get mind break. So yeah, one person out. It was a Mori, so I got less, or it counts as a Mori, I guess, so I got less blood points, but you know, it's just whatever. It's whatever. I swear I thought there would be a person there. So nowhere to hide would also be good. 2 downs at once. That is Nurse's calling value. Alright, this was a good game. I think you could probably figure out how it ends. But you know what? I will show you the Mori. Because why not? There we are. So if you watch Stranger Things, you know what happens. Or if you watch Stranger Things Season 4, you know what happens to them. But yeah, sadly they were wearing a mask, so couldn't really see. But anyway, on to the next match. Alright. Hawkins Lab. This is a really good map for him. It's also his map, so, you know, it would make sense. Well, his and the Demogorgons, but, you know, we'll ignore that. Oh, damn, already. Alright, we're already in World Breaker mode. And we already got it down. This is looking to be really good. And then since that person is working on the generator, I should be able to get them fairly easily. Oh, they might have already left. Yep, they already did. Ah, the stun, good job. Alright, I'm gonna protect. Oh, the juke, nice job. Alright, the Sable isn't really good at juking as much, so I'll probably take them out. If I can aim, you know, be a good start. There it is. Alright, so that person's on second hook. This person is now downed. Trust me, I am not trying to tunnel. I am just running into this Sable a lot. I am so sorry. Alright, but we got one out. And we have the Claire. She's going to rescue Fengmin. Alright, now we're in World Breaker. Oh, and down. I didn't even need Aura for that one. No one there. But it's kind of hard to tell if they're working on a generator when they have this like same color as it. It's very like it's off throwing. All right, nice. Hit him through the floor. And then I'm going to go and try and visit our Dwight friend over here, Gaming Beast. This is a true gamer right here. Very hardcore. No competition. Alright, no one's there. I'm shooting at ghosts. Casper is suffering. Alright, where art thou, people? If you would be up here, that'd be nice. Alright, nice. The Claire was hit, finally. And then I'm just going to M1 them. Alright. No one's trying to run up that hill, I guess. Running up that hill. Running up that building. Get over here, person. I probably shouldn't be slugging, but I want to get value, so screw it. They're probably going to get their friend. Alright, huge value for World Breaker. And that put you in the grave. Let's just say you were dead by daylight anyway. Alright, and then I'm going to put myself into the upside down. So then I can do this. Wow, that lasts for a while. I thought they were down, but I guess not. That is a amazing palette. Alright, I'm going to put Claire on the hook now. And now I'm going to put our other friend on the hook, Feng Min. Sadly, I had to... Well, I didn't have to, but I slugged. Not my proudest moment. But I wanted to get value out of my perks, so what can you say? Oh, hello, friend. Yeah, I was not trying to slug. I was not trying to slug. I just happened to have a very good chance to use my perks. So, apologies to the anti-slugging community. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Then you know how this game ends, so I'll cut to the next one. Alright. Toba Landing. Not the best map I could get, but I will work with it. I'm guessing that they're going to be over here, so I'll do a little bit of going in this direction. Why it didn't go out, I don't know. But you know what? Whatever. Dustin. Dustin. I'll abandon chase with Dustin to go after Cheryl because of their lowered health state. Nice. Alright, World Breaker mode activated. How these aren't hitting, I have no idea. There we are. Lots of value from Franklin's demise and Weave Attunement. Alright. I don't know how they didn't run into that one, but okay. Nice. All right. Gonna stop Chase and then pick up Dustin. And not look in that direction. Nice. All right. So they managed to pick up the other person, but should be able to get them fairly easily if they're together. I don't know why it went there, but you know what? That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Nice try, bud. So everyone's sticking together, which is making this really easy to hit multiple people. All right, half the team's down. Now just to put them on hooks. Oh, nice job, Dusty. All right, entire team's down. All right, so those were the 3 matches. Very interesting last one. Yeah, it's a good lesson to not always stick together, because if you do, it's very easy to get damaged by the killer. So separate into 2s, maybe. You know, maybe a group of 3 with 1 separated. Very risky, but you know, everyone separated, good. But yeah, just everyone together, that can happen. So anyway, yeah, I hope you all liked the matches. I will get a video up very soon for the next killer I will play, which, you know, could be anyone. But yeah, I really hope that you like these. I'm trying my best to get them out as much as I can with good quality. It's just difficult, everything that's going on, but yeah, it's really fun playing this game, and I really like commentating over it, and I really hope everyone else likes watching it, because it is a fun hobby of mine that I really like doing. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you like it, like it. If you disliked it, drop a dislike. I don't care. And if you got to this part, then, you know, click that big red button that says subscribe, because I will be uploading more content for this game and others coming very soon. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.